Are you thinking about moving to Richmond, Virginia, and are curious about the real estate market here? Well, you are in the right place. In today's video, we're going to go over the April 2024 report so that it can help you make informed decisions if you're contemplating a move. Hi, my name is Cherese Pendleton, and I am honored to be voted as one of Richmond Magazine's 2024 Referred Realtors. Let's go ahead and share our screen, because on this channel, we get straight to the point, right? No fluff. We get straight to the data. All right. So right now we are, let's take a look at some reports. And I'm going to go ahead and turn my highlight on. So let's go ahead and look at a few local reports, and then we'll go to the report itself. A few local articles, and then we'll go to the report itself, and then take a look at what's happening nationally. This is from ABC News, and the headline is, "Who's looking to buy a home in Richmond, according to Realtor.com." So if you are looking to, if you are contemplating a move to Richmond, then you can see here on this report who else is moving to Richmond, Virginia. So this is actually from Stacker, and they have a list actually of who's looking to move into Richmond, Virginia. So number 10, I was really surprised that Miami, Florida is on this list. How about you? Would you think that Miami, Florida would be on this list? Chicago, Illinois is number 9. I'm not surprised by that. Chicago is a great place, but Virginia definitely offers better weather. 8, Charlottesville, Virginia. I'm not surprised by that. I'm actually from Charlottesville, and I moved to Richmond, Virginia. Baltimore, Maryland, not surprised by that at number 7. Atlanta, number 6. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, number 5. San Francisco, California, I am surprised by that. What would you think would make someone move from San Francisco, California to Richmond, Virginia? Other than the cost of living, what would be another reason that someone would move? Number 3 is Virginia Beach, Virginia. Not so surprised. It's close by, and sometimes you get tired of that beach resort living life. And number 2, Washington, D.C. I am totally not surprised by that. You get tired of the hustle and the crowds and the traffic and the high cost of living there. And let's face it, a lot of employers now are allowing their employees to work from home. So you could work for a company in Washington, D.C. and enjoy the benefits of the cost of living in Richmond, Virginia. And then number 1 is New York, New York. I don't know why, but this sort of surprised me with New York. Yeah, what are your thoughts about that? All right, let's go to a Realtor magazine, and Realtor magazine we're gonna go to some good news right now, and then some not so good news, unfortunately. Top 10 cities for graduating college students. So young professionals are targeting areas with plenty of job prospects and home affordability. And Richmond is on this list. Let's see, Austin, Texas is number 1. Richmond is number 6. Rent to income ratio 24.6. All right, so now we're gonna go to a little bad news, guys, sorry. But I'm giving it to you straight, and this is going to help you make a decision about moving to Richmond. Richmond is number 10 for least affordable neighborhoods in the country. This actually surprised me. Let's see, let's go down here. And this is a recent study from Credit News, shows that Richmond ranked number 10 in the country. I keep looking at country, that word country, because I want to read it as county, but I know it's not county, but I'm just surprised that it's in the country. As more and more buyers enter the buying market and inventory stays really, really low, that's obviously going to create a problem. Out of 161 Richmond neighborhoods, nearly 50% of married couples cannot afford to buy a home in any of them, which is an almost 12% spike compared to pre-pandemic levels. Region-wide, the average price rose by more than $50,000. Data from Richmond Association of Realtors show the average sale price of a home nearly $30,000 in the first quarter of the year compared to last year. I don't think the market is crashing anytime soon. If you would like to read these reports and you're unable to find them, please let me know, and I will let me know in the comments, and I will send them to you. So yeah, this is really disappointing. We could get into a whole nother video on the topic of affordable housing. We're not going to do that today, but let's go to, speaking of unaffordable, Richmond BizSense has an article, Something Transformational, Henrico homing in on housing affordability gap. So when Henrico supervisors approved the massive and controversial Arcadia project in Varina, a provision was negotiated, at least 20 of the homes in the residential development will be built for lower income housing, 20%. So 20% of the lots represent less than 3% of nearly 800 homes to be built. What do you guys think? Is 20 lots, is that enough for 800 houses in a community? Only 20 of them are going to be designated as affordable housing. This is actually a really good article. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go through all of it, but again, if this is something that you're interested in, just leave a comment and I will send you the article. All right, let's go ahead and get into the data. And this looks a little small. I'm gonna try to make it bigger. Oh, that's too big. Okay, so this is the local market update for April 2024, and this is for the Richmond metro area, which includes Chesterfield, Hanover, Henrico, and Richmond City. And we're just going to take a look at the single family numbers. If you're interested in the condo and townhouse numbers, again, just leave a comment and I will provide this PDF for you. So let's go ahead and go down the list. New listings for April, we had 1,248, which was an increase of 9.7% from April last year. Pending sales, 1,110, an increase of 7.8% from last year. Closed sales, we had 899, which is an increase of 11.1%. Days on the market is now 22 days, 10% higher than last year. You see last year was 20 days. The median sales price. The median sales price right now for the metro area is $426,125, which is a 9.5% increase from last year. I don't really look at average. Percentage of original list price received, that means This is important if you want to know if Richmond, Virginia is a seller's market. Some people ask, is Richmond, Virginia a seller's market? So the sellers in Richmond, Virginia are getting 2.4% over ask price, which is 0.1% from increase from last year. Inventory of homes for sale, we have 1,093, and that is a increase, which is good. We always want to see an increase in inventory. 3.4%, and month supply of inventory is 1.3. This is the indicator right there. If you're asking, is Richmond, Virginia a seller's market? 1.3 months of supply. In order to be more of a balanced market, I would say it would have to be 4 months supply, and towards a buyer's market, possibly 6 months supply. So we don't have enough inventory right now. So we don't have a choice. It's going to be a seller's market right now, right? And then let's go ahead and take a look at this article that came out. Who's this from? This is Forbes. This is national. You know, real estate is local. So if you're wondering about real estate in your area, it's always good to turn off the news. We do look at the national numbers or the national predictions, but bottom line, what it all boils down to is real estate is local, and you need to check your local numbers. Check with your local agent, or just contact me about Richmond, Virginia. So they want to know, they have this on the headline, housing market predictions for 2024. When will home prices be affordable again? Let me say that again. I'm sorry. We could do a whole nother video on affordability, right? So this is actually a really good article. Too bad I don't have time to go through it. Let me know in the comments if you'd like for me to record a separate video on this article. But basically, they have on here, thanks primarily to unexpected rise in mortgage rates, which exacerbated affordability challenges, the spring home buying season has yet to spring to life. Oof, bummer. All right, let me go down here. And again, this is a really good article. Will the housing market finally recover in 2024? For the best, I don't know who, I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. Keith Gumbinger, Vice President at online mortgage company HSH. This is a quote from him. For the best possible outcome, we first need to see inventories of homes for sale turn considerably higher. And of course, mortgage rates would need to cool off, but the timeline for that development seems to be getting more protracted as rates stubbornly hold around 7%. For the week ending in May 30th, the 30-year fixed mortgage was 7.03% according to Freddie Mac. So let me go ahead and stop sharing. And what do I think? In general, I think that you have to decide on what's best for you and not necessarily ask your friends what they think is best, because you are the only person that's going to know what's best for you right now, right? Is it best for you to continue where you are, living where you are, whether it be renting, whether it be living with family members, friends, roommates, things like that? Or would it be better if you would buy a house. That is a personal decision. And if you need help with that decision and outweighing your pros and your cons, rent versus buy, feel free to reach out to me. You can send me a message on Instagram. My Instagram handle is Close with Cherese. And again, if you are thinking about moving to Richmond, Virginia, please contact me. You can see all of my contact information in the description. And if you like this video, if this video was helpful, please give it a thumbs up so that it can reach more people. And be sure to subscribe so that you can get notified every time I drop a video like this. All right, that's it. Let me know in the comments what you think about this information. And until next time, peace.